everyone, so welcome to card number 8. Starting off, I use this penny black stamp and it's called Halloween Treats. I stamped this off using my Memento Tuxedo black ink twice. Then I take my 0.3 liner from Copic and I just fill it in just to give it more darkness because it was stamping a little too light. And no matter how many times I try and refill it, this ink pad never seems to be dark enough for me. So I just go along doing this and filling it all in. Next, I'm taking my Copics, and for the bottom liner of the cupcake, I'm using YR04, YR07, and YR09. For the cupcake frosting, I use V12, V15, and V17. For the frosting, I'm going very heavy and I'm doing a lot of blending on this. As you can see, I'm not being too careful with staying inside the lines because eventually I'm going to cut these out, so it really didn't matter in the end anyways. I went ahead and I cut these out off camera. Next, I'm using my Xyron sticker maker and I'm running through twice, once facing up and once facing down, just to make it sticky on both sides. After I'm done with the sticker maker, I just make sure I press firmly so that all the glue sticks to the side that I need it to. I'm using this diamond dust. I picked it up from CC Designs. If it's still available, I will link it down in the description below. So I just pour it on and I pat it in to make sure it's nice and firm. Then I flick up the rest of the excess. I'm just cleaning up the mess. This stuff does make quite a bit of a mess, so be prepared to clean it for a little bit. It was all over my desk for quite a while. Originally, I was just going to place the frosting on top of the cupcake base, but then I decided to put up on foam dots just to give it a little bit more dimension. I just make sure I press that in firmly in place. I'm very careful with this, and now I'm starting to adhere everything down to the card base. So I start off with the layering process, and I'm just being very careful with each layer so I do not crush the cupcake itself. Now this is a Paper Studio spiderweb embossing folder that I picked up from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just placing now the cardstock onto the embossing folder using a lot of glue. I take my piercing tool in the mat and I line it up carefully, placing 3 holes at the bottom. So you see I do a center and then 2 to the side, and I take mini black brads and I place them right into the center, and then I'm going to take the back side of the piercing tool and just spread them out. Using my Martha Stewart punch, I just go ahead and I punch out some drippy goo and I place this at the bottom of the cardstock just to make it look like it's frosting coming out of the bottom. So cute. Now I'm just adhering everything together. Using my Amy R stamp in Ghostly Greetings and some VersaFine black, I just go ahead and I stamp this out. I take a 1-inch circle punch and I punch this out. Now I'm going to take my Martha Stewart, this is called the Rose Window, and I just put the black paper in the center, punch it out, and this makes the perfect little scallop edge for the 1-inch punch. So I just adhere that to the center, and I'm going to pop it up with some foam tape and put it right in that corner, and it just finished the front of the card off beautifully. Forget about these little candy corn. I did go ahead and I decided to use a couple. So for 2 of them, I just glued them using Tombow, and for the last one, I just popped it up using the foam dots. They were so cute, and they're part of the same exact stamp set. Now I'm just adhering everything to the inside of the card. After lining up the inside of my card. I had already done this off camera, which is this Happy Halloween, and this is from the Amy R. Ghostly Greetings, and I just used my VersaFine inks on orange cardstock. So now I'm just placing everything inside of the card base. I wanted to add some more of those candy corns to the inside of the card, so I just used my Tombow and I placed them in randomly. And that completes my card for today, so I hope you like. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next card. Bye everyone.